think if artists see that there's actually the management is actually motivated to make Mandem Records better and to actually like help, you know what I mean? I think a lot of people will be like, oh, okay, well then in that case, yeah, they'll be actually pumped to actually put out music and do more within the company as well.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, like, obviously, we haven't really had a present CEO, so this is
Mm-hmm.
amazing to have you here, like, actually being involved. Like, I know that SK was really involved when he was around, which is
Mm-hmm.
awesome, but like, we had a big gap where that wasn't the case. Um, and I also feel like the environment here was a lot different when Fixer was here. I mean, like, there were so many cases of him, like, punching people or like breaking equipment or like taking a load of drugs and then running around the studio like a crazy man.
What the
Like
heck?
I have so many stories and it was scary. And like the amount of times that he would come in here and either like threaten to quit or like
What
threaten to fire
the
people
hell?
or like one time he came in here like super zen and said like he's going to live like a life of peace and he's stepping down, and then
Mm-hmm.
we went to have a meeting about it, and then it turned out he was just like on loads of drugs and came back the next day being like, I want my job back, like why are
That
you trying to
sounds
do
about
this?
right, but I think
Yeah,
this time
Yeah.
he actually did quit. Yeah, I think this time's. And let me tell
yeah.
you, I mean, the fact that I keep hearing this continuous thing of like, oh, this is a lot better environment than when Fixer's here, or like Fixer did this when he was here, and it just didn't seem like a very good plan. You know what I mean? So, I the fact that people are are feeling a little bit more safer and more comfortable in
Mhm.
the work environment, it's makes me happy.
Yeah.
So
I mean, look at it this way, right? The biggest problem he had is that he couldn't delegate. He felt like he had to have all the power and control to himself. Like you right here, right now, said
mhm.
to me like, "Oh, we were going to do the check-ins, but like the fact you're going to do it is really good. Like, do that." Whereas when I first became artist relations, there were things we wanted to do, me and Raiden. So like, we
Mhm.
wanted to go through and put people in LOA who went around. We wanted to like have a meeting to discuss MDMR. Like, we wanted to do a ton of things, and Fixer was just suspicious of me the whole time that I was trying to take his position and that I was like trying to like overthrow him. When it's like, no, we're just trying to be helpful, but you won't let us do anything that we want to do.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
was the
I
biggest
think that
thing.
was
It
one
felt
of
like eggshells all the time.
Yeah, I think that was one thing I talked to him about whenever he first quit. I was like, the thing is that you want to be in that position, but you won't let people help you. Because I kind of figured that he kind of came off as a person who wouldn't take any sort of help.
It's like I said to you before, right? He got given his position. He
Mm-hmm.
was over the moon by it. He felt that he ran MDMR. It was his. He
Yeah.
felt like it was his. And then when he left, he assumed everyone would be like, "Hey, Fixer, come back." Everyone said no, and then he's just gone. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I was gonna ask because, like I said, I asked Denzel, and the only word he gave me was Fixer. But I mean, what is the main complaint here? Was it literally just Fixer? Was he the cause of all problems, or do people have complaints at all? I know you haven't been around a lot recently, but has anyone said anything to you at all? Because me personally, I've
Mhm.
never really got involved in Mandem Records. I've
Yeah.
been in
Criticize the
here in the
character,
door
not
about
the
three
streamer,
times,
guys.
but I'm here to, actually put in the time and effort that this place needs.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to know what's been going on.